Hello, crew. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? If you celebrated it, let me know. How many of you got a food coma today if you did celebrate Thanksgiving? I'd love to know how your day was, whether you enjoyed it, whether you got a belly full of food. Would love to know. So hello, everybody. It is Helen Martin here, your online crew captain, and I'm here to share with you a couple of things regarding Facebook stories, but a feature that you may not have known actually existed in stories. So I'm going to share that with you today. Hopefully on my screen, I've just literally jumped off another call, so I'm not as organized as I was hoping to be, but that's all good. We'll work it out. So how's everyone going? Let me know. Let me know where you're coming in from. What parts of the world have we got watching today? Let me know that. Now, a couple of reminders. The video challenge is starting next week, 1st of December. It's only 7 days. It's completely for free. It's the last one I'm doing for free. The link is above. So jump on board if you would like to learn how to do live video or you would like to hone in your skills on live video. So I'll give you the content. Those of you that are in the group that haven't caught up yet, I did put a video in there yesterday or the day before, I think. I can't remember, with content for days 1 to 3. So there's a little bit of prep work that needs to be done. So get yourself into the group and watch that video. I did want to give some special shout outs to some special people that have just become life members of the coaching community, because that's finishing on the 30th of November, never to be offered again. Life membership to our coaching community, which is where I actually give you practical training on how to build your business online. Anything from branding to Facebook advertising to organic growth to groups to, building your business page. You name it, it's in there. There's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of practical training in there. So congratulations to Bonnie Martin, Amy Queck, Ford Franklin, Sheila Gardner, and Kelly Dew. Just in the last 24 hours, I think, have all become life members to the coaching community. So well done, guys. Congratulations. So who have we got watching live today? We got Cynthia. Good morning to you in your part of the world. It is morning. For anyone that's new to our community, please make yourself known so we can give you a special shout out. We love new members coming to our community. If we've not met before, it is Helen Martin, obviously, and we have the most amazing online crew coaching community. A community here full of home-based business owners, entrepreneurs, network marketers, direct sellers, all of the above. And your goal is to build on social media. So you want to learn modern online strategies to build your business rather than the traditional strategies of hassling people and, reaching out to your warm market all the time. Some of you may have exhausted your warm market, so that's what we talk about here. I'm in the field with you. I'm building a team globally around the world in the industry. I'm in a health and wellness business, so I'm doing what I'm teaching. I share a lot of the things that I find and I do with you guys. So we've got Janet here. How are you? Hello, Gloria. Good to see you on. We've got Hero as well. Hello, Elsa. How are you? Lovely to see you watching from South Africa. Where? Phew, made it. No problem. Hello, Olive. How are you today? So I'm going to get into the content because I'm going to share my screen. So just give me a second, and I haven't got a spare screen with me. So yeah, I really wasn't organized today. That's just because I was on a call before I came live. So Olive or Beth, I know you're both watching. Can someone just send me a message in Messenger when I share my screen, just to let me know that you can see my screen, because I haven't got a spare device with me, just to check that that's all good to go. So what I'm going to do is just connect in on Zoom so I can share my screen with you guys and show you what I'm talking about, not just tell you, but show you. So I'm going to join my own Zoom meeting. Just bear with me while I set this up. So anybody on celebrating that did celebrate Thanksgiving? How was it? How is everyone today? Do you get the day off, or are you still working? Well, if you're working, you probably wouldn't be on live with me here. So just connecting in my Zoom. Oh, I better turn the volume down there. I don't need volume. I just need the screen. So sharing screen, start the broadcast. Okay, I'm screen sharing there. That's good. Now I'm going to come back to my StreamYard And I'm going to share the screen here. Who's using Facebook stories every day? Would love to know who is utilizing Facebook stories to grow their business. Now, oh, you got my face twice. Oh, am I on Zoom 3 times? All good. Olive or Beth or Janet, can somebody just let me know that you can see my screen? Thank you, Beth. Okay, so who is utilizing Facebook stories? Who doesn't really know how to use Facebook stories? Do you realize the potential of Facebook stories for, thank you, Olive, for your business? If you do not realize the benefit of using Facebook stories, then you are missing out. I shared with you yesterday here how to actually chop up a video that you've done like on your phone that's longer than 20 seconds and put it in your Facebook stories. If you missed that, go to yesterday's video. Those of you in my coaching community, I've done a full training video on that and popped it in the coaching community yesterday. So just go to Unit 5 if you've missed that, and it'll be sitting up the top. So I go through how you actually physically do it. So those of you in the coaching community, that is available to you. But a lot of people don't know what's available to them in Facebook stories. So I just want to share a couple of things with you here. And there's a new feature in Facebook stories, but basically people don't know it's there, but it's actually really quite fun. So why I share this with you is to, one, let you know what's available to you to use, and two, those of you that say, I lead a boring life, I'm not going anywhere. Well, there's people all around the world not going anywhere. You know, I live by myself. I don't have any kids. I don't lead an exciting life. No one's leading a really exciting life at the moment with COVID and lockdowns and things like that. So this gives you extra tools and options to put things in your stories when you're saying, I don't really do much. I don't go anywhere. I don't have an exciting life. You know, I don't have kids to share things, you know. This will help, okay? So I'm going to go into Facebook and I'm going to go into my stories, okay? Obviously, you can see what's in my camera roll. So I'm going to go to the one up the top that says text. Did you see that photo of Ollie sitting there? It's my nephew's birthday today, and we're going to the city to celebrate his birthday. So Ollie did a little funny picture saying happy birthday. So this is text. This is at the top of my stories. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is there's a few of them, but if you click that little circle, okay, and scroll over, there's a lot of additional, like go through these. Do you use these, guys? You can use these backgrounds. There's lots of them now. Oh my gosh, somebody's jumping on my Zoom. Kelly, you're early, and I'm actually doing a live video using Zoom. So do you want to jump off and jump back on in 20 minutes? Kelly, can you, oh, she can't hear me? That's funny. Kelly, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm actually doing a live video on my business page, and our call's in 20 minutes. I should have used a different Zoom. How fun is that? I've got a Zoom with my network marketing team in 20 minutes, and she's jumped on early. Credit to you, Kelly, for jumping on early. So see all these backgrounds. Do you use them? Guys, let me know in the comments section. Do you use these? And a lot of people will just use the standard ones, but keep going, guys. Keep scrolling over, and then you'll find all these ones. You can go to Google. You can find a quote, inspirational quote, something or other, and you can go to these templates and just put it in here and post it to your stories. You could put a sticker on the top of it, start typing. So I could put, have an awesome day. Let's just say that I put a quote here. Oops. Awesome day. And I click done. And, oh no, I can't put a sticker on that one, no. So it's just using the templates, but there are, if I go back and discard that, how many of you actually use, so that it's the text one at the top. That's all I'm doing. But I tap on the screen, I click the little circle, And look at all these different ones at the end here, which I don't know whether you've ever scrolled that far. But I don't see many stories, honestly, guys. I do not see many stories with these kind of things in the background. So it means people aren't using them. Please do things that no one else is doing. That's what you want to do on social media. What everyone else is doing, you don't want to be doing, depending what that is. You just want to do it better and you want to do it differently. So use these to your advantage. Those of you that say you lead a boring life and you don't have anything to put in stories, I've just given you some options to use, you know, all these amazing type backgrounds and just put something meaningful in it and share it to your stories, okay? So that's one thing. Okay, now I'm going to disregard that and look at all those ones up the top: music, boomerang, mood. Just throw something in. What can I throw in there today? Grateful to be alive. And let's put a sticker on top of that. What should I say? Oh my gosh, can you hear that motorbike? Maybe you can't. Paul's selling one of the many motorbikes we have. What should I put? You make my life so much better. I love you. May love of my life. Oh, no, I better not put love of my life. You like family time. Maybe I'll put gratitude. Gratitude. Looking for a sticker. Feeling grateful. Okay. I'm just going to whack that in there. Anything that you can put a bit of animation to, it actually keeps people on your story a little bit longer. You absolutely want to achieve that because you don't want people tapping forward. So when people tap your story or tap forward from your story, it's telling the algorithm, I'm sick of this story. Like you want people to play out your story as long as possible. So when you've got a little bit of motion and stickers and something like that, so I'm just going to share that to my story. So again, those of you that are saying that you don't have anything, just go into mood up the top. Can you see mood? So now some of you may not have mood, so not everyone has every feature. Can you let me know, guys? Have you got mood? I'd be interested to know. But you can share an emotion straight away. Are you bored? Are you shocked? Are you tired? Are you hungry? Are you happy? Are you gutted? Are you stoked? Are you cool? These kind of things, you know, they're just cute. Are they not? Share them in your stories, guys. There's no excuse not to have one story every 24 hours. That is your goal, your minimum goal with stories, Instagram as well, one every 24 hours. I don't always achieve that myself, but that's your goal because you always want a blue ring around your story and have an active one. Okay, so play around with those at the top. The other one I really wanted to share with you today, though, is I'm going to go and so I'm just going into my camera. I'm just hiding my camera at the back. No, I'm going to rotate the camera to me. Ta-da! Hello, crew. How are we? So can you see down the bottom? It says boomerang normal video super zoom. Who has explored super zoom yet? Try super zoom. This will give you some, might be a little bit silly, but let's go and test some out. So that's the love heart one. So what you're going to do to actually activate it is just put your finger on the button, okay? So this is hearts. Okay, I'm just going to stop that. Oh no, it's going to keep, oh, is it frozen? Oh no, hang on, I'll have to get out of it. Come back into stories, camera, on me again. Okay, I'm going back to super zoom. Okay, so we're just gonna, hopefully that doesn't happen every time I need to look here. Hopefully that doesn't happen every time I share one of these, that it freezes. But let's go fire. I'm pushing my finger on the button. Okay. Oh no. So you should just be able to then send that to your story or disregard it. So though can you see the little blue button is actually sort of stuck. So I'll only do one more because I just got to get out and get back into it. Going back to Super Zoom. But can you see, you can see what they're going to be by the name when I scroll. So that's hearts, that's fire, bummer. So if you're disappointed about something, TV program, dramatic. So ultimately, I would go through a few more of these, but not if my screen's going to freeze like that. So it's probably because I'm sharing on Zoom on my phone and then sharing to you guys. Okay. Paparazzi, we've got surprise. I think I shared that one yesterday. We've got nope and we've got bounce. So what's one we should try? Paparazzi, beats. What's beats? Oh my gosh. Oh, let's get out of that. You do not need my face that big. But the point here is, I'm just going to stop screen sharing. The point here is, I'm just going to end that. So you guys don't have my phone anymore, do you? So I'm just going to stop that. Just go and play. Just go and do different things. Put them in stories, and just give yourself the opportunity to create content that doesn't require you having an exciting life to create content. You could also put a sticker and text on top of those Super Zoom. So it actually does it automatically. I mean, you go and play and work that out for yourself, but when you put the finger on the button, it's Super Zoom means it's zooming in. Okay, and you can hold your phone as far away as you want to, but you can see the different ones there. Every now and again, you can just throw in something like that for something different. You can throw in a text one with a nice inspirational quote for something different. You can choose the mood and share with people what it is that you're feeling. I've also shared yesterday with you how to chop up a video and put it in there. I shared with you last week how to do the Bitmojis from stories and share them with you. And guys, in my coaching community, there are training videos all in Unit 5 on every single one of those. Okay, so there are really no excuses not to explore around with Facebook stories. And this is what's important with all of that. Share you. We are in a business of building relationships, and people will go into business with you when they know, like, and trust you. So people need to get to know you. Not everything needs to be about business. Even on your business page, you're going to have different features on stories in a business page, but share you on your business page stories. The advantage of that is that when people respond or say something and go, oh, that's funny, how did you do that? That's a common one when you're doing something that nobody else knows how to do, that they'll ask you, how do you do that? So it's positioning you as, somebody that knows something more than others. All of that kind of stuff helps. I know it's little. You might seem it's silly. You might not see that that's your personality to share stuff like that. Just get over that. Just share you, share funny things and go, oh my gosh, this is so funny. If you're a little bit embarrassed about what you're sharing, but just have content in your stories is what I'm trying to share with you today. Okay. So, Raymond, I just get purple, blue and yellow background. Do you not have a little circle that you can tap on and show up the others, Ray? Good morning, everyone. I have used, I have moved and used it. Yep. So use it more often, guys. It's interesting you use fire since that was, since there were so many last year. Well, yeah, true. I mean, it was just one of the filters. That was so fun. Just did one, super fun. Thanks for pointing that out. Cool. Never tried those features before. Did you even know that they were, did you even know that they were there, guys? That's right. I got the lifetime membership for you. Are a life member of the coaching community, Matthew, which is awesome. So the reason that I share these things with you is because you probably don't even know that they're there. And when you're doing something that no one else is doing, it's pretty cool. And it helps you be more visible. Sometimes when they're brand new, which Super Zoom is relatively new, guys. It has been there for a little bit, but not very long. So when you're using features that Facebook gives you that are new, and you using them, you will get favored in the algorithm, because Facebook wants people to adopt their new features. So when you know when they are, what they are, where they are, and using them, it could work in your favor. Put yourself in a position where you're, again, doing things that nobody else is, okay? So do with that what you will. But I think anything that we can do that's fun and entertaining also goes a long way, because we are living in a world of stress. A lot of people are not having a great time at the moment. We're leading into Christmas. That's going to cause many, many stresses for a lot of people financially, not being able to travel and be with their family potentially. Christmas is not always a really happy time for some people. So when you put cool content out there that's a little bit enlightening and different and interesting and meaningful, even just a quote that somebody sees and it speaks to them that day, it's just like, I really needed to hear that today. You never know, because it's not about you. It's about, serving other people and waking up in the morning and thinking, what can I share with somebody today that's going to make them smile? What can I do today to put, to make somebody laugh? Those kind of things. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, and I hope you go and play and have some fun. At the timing of this call, it's the weekend. It's Saturday morning for me. It will be Friday night for some of you guys. So have an amazing weekend. I look forward to sharing more cool stuff with you guys next week. And don't forget the video challenge. It's only 7 days and it starts on the 1st of December. The link is above. Get the link above. I will not be going live before the Life membership, before the Life membership finishes on the 30th of November. So if you want to look at that, then click that link above and you can get access to thousands and thousands of dollars worth of practical training to build your business online. And I'm not offering that ever again. Okay, so have an amazing weekend, and I will catch you guys next week. Those of you in my network marketing team, I will see you in 5 minutes on Zoom. Okay, bye.